Now to a Team 10 follow-up. We first showed you last week Californians scammed out of their middle-class tax refund. The money was supposed to help people during this tough economy, but some found their debit cards sent by the state were already depleted when they tried to use them. I looked into the new action now being taken at the state level.
It's very frustrating.
Bud and Callie got their middle-class tax refund debit card late last year. They activated it but didn't use it right away. By the time they tried to use it,
and it was declined, declined, declined. Like, declined? How can it be declined? We haven't used it for anything else.
They checked the card and the transactions.
6 purchases had been made at a Ross and a GameStop, all in Long Beach, and they cleaned it out.
Have you ever been to Ross in Long Beach?
No.
GameStop in Long Beach?
No.
The tax refund was a one-time payment to help Californians with rising inflation and, well, rising everything. But that relief ended up becoming a headache for many.
How did this happen? And how did they get a list of the names, apparently? How were they able to spend the money at the stores?
We've heard similar stories from other San Diegans, people emailing us and saying they never got that money because scammers somehow got to it first. That included our ABC 10 News coworker.
Somebody had used the card, had taken the funds out in San Bernardino on a day that I was working in San Diego.
The problems got the attention of local assembly member David Alvarez, chair of the Joint Legislative Audit Committee. I spoke to him on the phone while he was in Sacramento.
It's been a multitude of questions from people who are relying on receiving this tax rebate.
He sent a letter requesting an audit of the program.
Clearly, it's been a problem for a lot of people. You're hearing from them, we're hearing from them, and so this is what government should do. We should be responsive to the needs of our citizens, and that's what our intent is with this audit.
In the meantime, and to add insult to injury for some, people are getting tax forms for this money that some never got a chance to use. We asked the Franchise Tax Board about that. A spokesperson confirmed the payment is not taxable for California, but when it comes to federal, the FTB said to consult with a tax professional. Here's what tax attorney Adam Brewer advises.
We don't want taxpayers paying tax on money they didn't receive, but at the same time, the IRS has that 1099 miscellaneous form, so they're expecting it to be reported. And that's where we'd say, just put a note on your tax return to alert the IRS you're not ignoring it completely, but that you didn't receive the funds.
The FTB said under the terms of their contract with Money Network, the vendor handling the MCTR debit cards, the debit card program is expected to run with less than a 1% fraud rate. With more than 9.4 million debit cards sent out, that's still tens of thousands of people.
It's another example of a program that was not really well thought out, and it's just wasted.
Well-intentioned, put together quickly, and didn't work out so well.
Assemblymember Alvarez told me the hearing for the audit will likely be in March. Team 10 is always working to get you answers. You can email us team10@10news.com if there's something you want us to look into.